Isang mapagpalang araw po sa ating lahat. So, since today is Monday, mayroon tayong panibagong series which is God's Catalyst for Change. So, our topic for today, our first installment for this series is Getting Ready for Change or paghahanda para sa pagbabago. So, first of all, ano nga ba ang definition ng catalyst? So, ang catalyst is an agent of change, an agent for change. So, siya yung nagiging instrumento para makapagpalaganap ng pagbabago. So, ano bang connection nito sa devotion natin for today? So, makikita natin once matapos na ito ang devotion natin. So, going back, in connection to our topic for today, ang Bible verse na ating tatalakayin ay ang Genesis chapter 6 verses 7 to 9. So in English Standard Version, so the Lord said, I will blow out man whom I have created from the face of the land, man and animals, and creeping things and birds of the heavens, for I am sorry that I have made them. But Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a righteous man, blameless in his generation. Noah walked with God. So, in Filipino translation naman, or in Magandang Balita, Biblia version, sinabi niya, lilipunin ko ang lahat ng taong aking nilalang. Lilipunin ko ang lahat ng hayop at mga ibon. Ikinalulungkot kong nilalang ko pa ang mga ito. Ngunit si Noe ay naging kalugod-lugod kay Yahweh. Ito ang kasaysayan ni Noe. Matuwid at mabuting tao si Noe noong kanyang kapanahunan. Namuhay siya ayon sa kalooban ng Diyos. So, for our brief background of this verse, diba? So, si God, mayroon siyang, greatest plan for the humanity. So, syempre, He is all-knowing nga and alam niya na magkakasala talaga ang mga tao. But then, this is the real emotion of God nga. Yung He felt sorry that He have made them. Hindi siya nagsisisi na He made humanity, but He felt sorry kasi nga umabot sa point ng kasukdulan yung mga nagagawa ng tao, yung pagre-rebel, diba? Ganyan. So, ever since Eva and Adam made a mistake or simula na nagkasala sila, is dun na nag-start yung history ng salvation or ng pagligtas sa atin ni Jesus Christ, diba? So, yung kasalanan ngayon na nagawa nila is yung naging turning point or yung fall ng humanity is dun nga nag-start since tayo nga ay mga later generations nila Eva. So, yung kasalanan na yun nila is nadadala natin, di ba? Kaya nga up until now, nagkakasala tayo. So, kung mapapansin natin dito sa verse, di ba? Sabi nga, He felt sorry that He created us. But Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord. So, in this series, si Noah, yung catalyst, he brought change, di ba? He saw favor in the eyes of the Lord. Kumbaga, siya yung kaisa-isa na parang hindi kasama dun sa kasukdulan yung mga taong nakagawa ng mga kasalanan hanggang sa parang naging limitless pa ganun. So hindi ko siya ma-explain. But Noah, kagaya nga nasabi rito, these are the generations of Noah. Noah was a righteous man. So ibang-iba dun sa nabanggit before kanina na umabot nga sa kasukdulan yung kasamaan ng humanity. So, he is blameless in his generation and he walked with God. So, namuhay siya ayon sa kalooban ng Diyos, unlike dun sa mga nagkakasala nga na nabanggit dito sa verse. Which is why Lord God felt sorry that He made us. He made the world, diba? So, para mas mapalawak pa itong talakayan natin, is proceed tayo sa ating teaching. Number 1, a catalyst finds favor in the eyes of the Lord. So, kaya nasabi kanina sa verse, diba, si Noah, he found favor in the eyes of the Lord. Siya yung kaisa-isa na tumingin sa mata ng Diyos and naghahanap siya ng pagbabago. He is the one who brought change in his generation. Kaya nga, siya yung naging catalyst, siya yung naging agent of change dahil kung wala si Noah, walang pagbabagong magaganap sa humanity, diba? So, we won't even be restored. Excuse me. And, sinabi nga rito na he walked with God. Namuhay siya ayon sa kalooban ng Diyos. And, that is why, or that is one of the reasons why we can call Noah as a catalyst. And number 2, a catalyst is a clean instrument in the hands of God. So, just like Noah, who is a righteous man, blameless in his generation, an agent of change should be clean, should be a clean instrument in the hands of God, yung naglalakad ayon sa kalooban ng Diyos. And number 3, a catalyst walks with God. So, ayun na yun, yung nabanggit ko kanina. Noah walked with God. Namuhay siya ayon sa kalooban ng Diyos. So, a catalyst walks with God. So, ngayon naman is proceed tayo sa ating application. So, number 1, seek God's favor. Number 2, observe holiness. And number 3, walk with God. So, for our discussion part, after watching this devotion, we should be able to identify the ways how we can make ourselves ready to become God's agent of change or God's catalyst.